late to the party, but blame my job. I've been sitting on this game for a minute. Like, I was interested ever since I saw it come out, or really not come out, like, since it was advertised, and wanted to give it a shot. And with Halloween around the corner, it was on sale, and I figured, let me get that and just wait on it till Halloween comes and I'll play it then. And, well, technically it's 12:02, so Halloween ended 3 minutes ago, but say la vie. That said, though, I felt it was fitting because it sounds like this game taps a bit into mythology and spirituality thing, and like even if only a little tangentially. So I felt fitting for the channel, and um, what was it? Oh, it's also a game that I've really heard nothing about since it came out. So I figured let's do a blind run, see what happens for once. So yes, you can have my information. It's yeah. Okay, interesting. Should actually also there we go. It wouldn't be Halloween if it weren't the police. Like, get busy tonight. I can hear them outside. I don't know if the mic's picking up on that. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna just hop straight into the game there. Damn. I'm sure you have to yell over it and all that. Let's see. A block pair. It'll indicate as we go along. I'd also long been hoping to do a more narrative-driven game here. Like, not to say Black Myth Wukong has a great story so far, and outside of that, I've just played Stellar Blade here, and the focus is less on the story there, and I haven't done enough of Destiny to really put out here. I didn't upload everything that I had recorded from that anyway, so that's a whole other thing. But I want to see what this game's got to offer and see where it takes us. Stick with this. It already does look so pretty. So what I'm hoping is that the game isn't going to be too spooky. I am a notorious bitch when it comes to horror, so
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I dreamed of clouds, great long fluffy bastards, low over the sea.
dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you, too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to pee.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
The music's just not playing, or if I turned it too low.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January.
Hmm.
I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles
Like these
wasn't
two.
lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
We start off as her. I'm not trying to be wild like 1 minute in, but Anthea's. I don't say Anthea. I'm thinking of somebody else. Anthea's looks fucking cool, like with the scars, the one white line through the hair, like that's character design that I live for.
Last time we did something else that work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
I'm Scottish, so I like him by default already.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Hold on. Okay, sweet, we got photo mode.
think we can get through here?
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Looks steady enough.
Just there we go. I don't even know what you would call that, but that looks so cool.
Ugh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Overeager apprentices.
He's a little more than your apprentice. Go easy on him.
I can break my way through here.
Through what? I'm trying to grab this thing first. Right. Ultimate jump, or just a full-on like. Ooh. It's one of the perished.
Ugh. Pest.
Oh. Okay, A is not dodge. That's what I was hoping for. This is a God of War light, so.
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Animation's a little jank, but okay. But at least as long as it's that kind of game, it'll be okay. Oh. Dear cousin, this farce that is New Edentown has gone on long enough. You tried all you could to make it work, to build something here. But if the words you sent me are true, then by God, take your wife and your precious children, pack your belongings, and leave that ungodly place. Come to Providence and live with us. There is farm work here, and Simone and I will gladly take you until you find a place of your own. Please, I am begging you, come to us. We are family, and the children will be safer here. John James, Providence, 8th of September, 1694. That's what this game said. Or at least, no, it was a little after that. I already forgot what the screen said like at the beginning. But, that's a good sign, if any. More resources.
More wanderers.
Did I pass him or? Oh, he's down there.
Behind you!
As easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, doesn't bode well.
Oh. State of
Time to
Banish.
leave for good.
So what about everyone I don't banish then? So they just kind of linger? It's actually kind of a cool mechanic. Like, you gotta go back and just make sure everybody passes on. It'd be hella annoying, but Perhaps these words will be lost in time, but I must write them. The date? I cannot say. I know it is the month of June in the year 1695. I thought it would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again, and the golden wheat fields would ring with their laughter. Their mother now lies dead, and I shall join her soon. Something insidious walks the roads. Terrible spirits took us. New Eden is cursed. You who reads this now, I tell you, run.
These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
It's pretty bad if it calls for like two of you guys, I guess. Although I take it these guys kind of just come as a pair. I mean, oh shit. That's where they came from. Granted, you got master and apprentice dynamic here, so I guess that's a given actually, but clear. Ooh.
You do not belong here.
Treat this game like Wukong, where I'm going to be looking at every single corner for like anything I can find. That's saying that now.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do?
I should also say I'm not going to be picking this game apart the same way I am with like with Wukong because I'm more familiar with mythology opposed to like folklore. And I'd argue there's a
There is
distinction between the
stable
two.
on the scene. No ostler and no horses.
This town is less and less welcoming by the second.
There's not as much for me to go off there. There's obviously we could talk about the different kinds of ghosts, but I'm no expert, and if I enjoy the game, which so far it does look pretty nice,
No welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
there's not much I can say yet since the game just started here. So far, it seems like something I would play, so I definitely think I'll be coming back to it, and I paid money. I'm gonna get my money's worth out of it. But I might be tempted to go and do some more research so I can, talk about like
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we
and
don't
this
need a
healing
piece of
mechanic.
paper to
Okay.
keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
But I was gonna say like just the nature of like spirits and their effect on the material realm, and I guess the history of ghost hunting, if that is even a thing that you can do research into. Modern ghost hunting is theatrical, to say the least. So if there's anything to be found, I'll look into it and maybe bring that up here. Okay, just look for the inn. Okay, there's a sign for it.
This must be the inn.
Figured. She's
Tell
an
me
Englishman.
we're here, your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us?
Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility...
Oh, look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion, the pride indeed of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss his investigation, and his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here, but we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem, which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same, because we must. Aye, because we must.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Just waiting for everybody to stop talking. I guess I should bring it up in case anyone was unaware. When the game first boots up, it actually had a little content warning that I appreciated that made a note of the fact that this game is set in the 1600s and the way people are treated and all was obviously very different from now. And to expect things like, you know, the little microaggressions like at the beginning there where, you know, he assumed that she was his servant, not his, not the person that Charles had actually summoned. So, in case anyone viewing this is unaware, just I guess a heads up if it matters. I appreciate the game's willing to just adopt the attitude of the time to properly reflect.
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times? Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself. What happened to him? Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband. Is there anything we should know about? Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help. If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house. Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell? Fairfax Haskell is well-read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic. Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them? I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Hmm.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right. May I be of any help?
You stay put.
His joyful and educated good friend of Antea and Red is now a young widow who has lost her anchor and drifts unmoored in the sea of mourning. It's safe to assume that's Charles.
We'll find the way.
Yuki hands. It'd be cool if there's an actual investigation factor to all this, too. A new Scotch tune in G major by Henry Purcell.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better? These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your piano forte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
And with the passion for music, it follows you wherever you go. Nearly every year, I go to Argentina to visit family along with my mother and my sister, and she always manages to bring a bass guitar with her. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It was always a pleasure to hear from you, and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events you've experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer. Be it sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely, we cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and to take note of all your observation. Our brotherhood at St. Paul's still has little presence in the New World. Any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend. Yours truly, Eleanor Combs.
I didn't know Elnor and Charles were still in touch. The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him. Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
Very kind, but a long day ahead of us. Don't want to bother you.
I don't have much. But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For old time's sake.
Of course.
Esther, some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in their hearts. My beloved Esther, how I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart as a delicacy on my palate, a sweet of which one cannot tire. At last we shall be together, and together forever and ever, until the day many years from now when we are old and at last death separates us. For only death can extinguish the love between us, and I am sure not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. We want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I will write to you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of letters and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. I am thinking of you, your love forever, Charles. Mm, Another one from him. I can't tell you how much I long to get home. This work in the mystic Scottish Highlands is exciting, I can't argue with that, but I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Though this experience I will increase my knowledge, and all this I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swell around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me to these mysterious entrenchments, that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this, for when I can see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know I can be stronger. I know I can do anything as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I'm thinking of you, your love forever, Charles. There's a personal reason that I'm like stopping to read everything because I do want to be a voice actor one day, so I'm trying to get good at just reading these as if they were scripts. And also, like, if you've seen the Wukong videos, you know that, like, I stumble over words sometimes here, and I'm trying to get better at not doing that.
It's
I'm
obvious
probably
that
speaking
your
faster than
vessels
I'm
today
reading,
is
so.
distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
A precious king from a chess set protected by a glass dome.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Theological book from Charles' personal collection, Fortalitium Fidei, by Alfonso de Spina. That name sounds familiar. I think I saw one piece of work done by him. I'd have to check. It was on the nature of God, and I really appreciate his perspective if it's who I'm thinking it is. None on this side of the water, and few on the other, know that I came to New Eden as minister in order to pursue research into the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. And what strangeness have I found! There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I shall never say that word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches, and if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. It's a nice perspective from a minister to, like, not and be like, witch! Bang! Todfur del Toten. Balthasar Hans Frenhofer. Also want to learn to, like, read shit in accents. Just, I like accents. Accents are cool. Other languages are cool. Job 7, 13, 15. Hey, okay, here we go. The theology, mythology starting to kick in. When I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, then thou scarest me with dreams, and terrifiest. Okay, that's a word I've never seen before. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, then thou scarest me with dreams, and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling, and death rather than my life. She comes to me in dreams.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Hmm.
So all these dreams have in common, are they the promise of a doomsday, of a nightmare coming? Visions foreshadowing, is someone behind this? Who's the real target, and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how it got into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot perdure.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Remember the teaching of my masters, may God bless their souls. Against the threatening unknown, when the common knowledge is not enough to understand the situation, the sagacious and pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of his art, the words, their meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with a nocturnal female horse, as in the French cauchemar or the German Nachtmare. Mare here comes from the 12th century Middle Dutch and means ghost or demon. Okay, the game's doing my job for me. A nightmare is not a puny fiend sneaking into the bedrooms to suffocate the dreamer, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirits defined by its only purpose to spread its insidious and unforgetting rap. Okay. One of the rarest and most powerful spirits defined by its only purpose to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon any living soul it may reach. According to my research, no occultist has ever successfully banished a nightmare. But why? Could a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such entities, supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of its targets, to influence their thoughts and perceptions, and make them endure their worst fear. Maybe even to bend the distance or alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmares its victims can't hope to escape from. Such a petrifying concept. I pray God with all my heart and soul that this is not what has risen upon us. How could we then escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information, but where to find them? From what I do know of the word nightmare, yeah, it does come from mare, like you said, and it is a type of spirit that I believe there's one version, if I recall, that does manifest as a horse that just kind of like appears in your house and just stomps on you, and like that induces the nightmare, or conversely, is just a person that sits on you, and while it's there, the nightmares ensue. But basically, something like that that just kind of manifests and fucks with your head while you're sleeping. It's like barely touched upon in God of War. You have like the little nightmare enemies, but them just being like a floating eyeball that spits at you is not close to the actual thing it is in folklore. It's also I find it interesting how often that game like tied on mythical and folklore creatures from other parts of Europe, which yeah, I could do a whole thing on God of War. Really, like I'm still tempted one day to just do the game on New Game Plus and see if I still want to tear into it.
See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
But I also feel like that's been done to death by now. The game's what 3, 4 years old now. I forget, but it's a fun game to play still. So maybe.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Three drops. I am going to rip my tongue out from my throat. 3 drops of lavender oil and chamomile infusion before sleep. Wintergreen to rub between palms and behind ears 3 times a day. If restlessness persists, use lemon balm. Eveline. Lo, children are I was going to say inheritance. Lo, children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Psalms 127 through 3. I'm gonna get the Bible memorized through this point. I used to go to church regularly, and I didn't leave out of anger or spite, just the messages started to conflict, and I felt more comfortable learning on my own. I think I was the better for it, honestly. Unsent to Esther's sister. Dearest sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial, the shame of it. How have I failed, my dear husband? I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. My love, Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Makes sense. I suppose if we're in the wonderings of, like, what causes a soul to linger and all, I can understand why she couldn't. To get heavy for a second, when my uncle, after he was killed rather than passed, my father, the most stoic man I ever knew, I'd never seen him run so fast as when we had to carry his body and I had to be the pallbearer. Man, it's
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
because accepting that someone, a loved one especially, is truly gone is. This is going to be a heavy playthrough, probably. If we're going to be touching upon the nature of death, I could go instead of like ranting about mythology, I guess my own thoughts on like the now and the hereafter. It's an interesting subject that's kind of hard to talk about without it very quickly getting depressing for obvious reasons, but for those who believe that there's something beyond, then I think it's fascinating to think about like what happens next.
Leaving
And
already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
after that, and then doesn't run out on her. But I don't know. For some reason, I enjoy thinking about these. Honey, the fuck? Like, I like thinking about these existential things because I don't let it weigh me down. Don't ask me how. Me and existentialism are good buddies.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
Safe to guess how she's holding up, so that's why I'm not bothering to
What
ask.
would you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Prepare her. I'd say, like, I think you're gonna have to. I think all he wants is to say
Be all
goodbye.
right.
I doubt it. But I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
It shows up, but I can't mark. Okay, here we go. So it's just that's just highlighted by default then, no matter what.
Get out of my way.
Hey, damn. Trying to do some fucking investigating. I want to do some ghost hunting. The docks are closed for sabotage by fire. All trade to Boston, Marblehead, Salem, etc. is cut until the saboteur is caught. Oh, it's that way. Hello.
A wisp. So close to town.
Please by order of the governor. Give me though.
Where are you leading me?
Okay, B is dodge.
More of you? Petty fiend. No one is safe here. Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Feel places or objects that have been marked by ghosts. When in close proximity, your Bane rings will be triggered and light up an orange aura.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Shit. Seashore candles.
If I mix the stones I found earlier with seashore candle, that might do it.
Safety guess where to find those. Those are just candles.
Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic? many dead in more recent years.
I think I only needed one, but just in case it comes up later. Now I'm just gonna become... Okay, what the hell?
Well, you tried.
If it's gonna be essential to actually getting through the game, then yeah, I'm gonna be hoarding every single thing I come across. Banishers can perform rituals. The nature of the site determines which ritual will be performed. Performing a ritual consumes resources, even if you select an incorrect ritual. Ooh, that's good to know that you can fuck up. To reveal the memories, you need to perform a hearkening ritual. Oh, so you have like choices here, so okay. Reveal and echo. This ritual helps one to tune into a fading but persistent memory left by a lingering ghost through compelling words, carving, or drawing of the Leo constellation. Using or knowing the tie that binds a ghost to the incarnate is generally necessary. Such a ritual may be channeled through compelling words, carvings, or drawing of Taurus, sustained through compelling words, carving, or drawing of the Aquila constellation. This ritual will force all types of scourges to reveal themselves. Hmm. So that's interesting. So you can find these sites, and then you kind of have to infer what should you do here, which
In
that'd
each
be interesting.
stain hides a story.
Cool if there's like multiple possibilities of what could happen depending on what you choose.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
That's his book here. Charles's Bible, found half buried in the mud of the cemetery. It's opened at Job 713 through 15. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, though thou scarest me with dreams and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling and death rather than my life. This tie is doused in the essence of Charles's ghost. After a closure performed by Antea, the bond between the ghost and the world will be severed for good.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. If I can find his grave.
Oh. Okay, this just drains your life. Safe to assume it's a make manifest. And the
Now
only
is
agreement
a
is the
good
Bible,
time
so.
for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Dismiss him as Ghost Man? That's your friend.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre, and just as relentless.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
What did it look like?
I don't know. When it manifested, it appeared as Esther. My dear Esther. I did not see its true face, but I heard a woman. Not Esther, someone else. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Look, he was hurting him.
Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
You stand if they were just giving her the chance to say goodbye, but
Charles
he does have to go.
You have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
See, that's far less painful than what it looked like she was doing earlier.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
It's interesting. So what was that? Because what she was doing initially looked like she was forcing him to go, but this time she could just say, like,
I'll
just
walk Esther home.
let it be.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's. I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest. I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
So just leave her to that then. It's like half waiting for one of them to just like hit me with the hard on from I don't know why. Like silently thinking that to myself, like, am I gonna do any censoring and shit? Because I have not edited anything yet. Just, there we go. I'm stupid. Is that no? That's the torch. She's using like oh, she had a gun this whole time.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost? You wouldn't.
I kind of want to see what she says if I pick that, but part of me wonders if she's being sincere because that concerns me. It's kind of hypocritical if she's so quick to banish anybody else, even if like clearly Charles was a good man, but at the same time, she was like, "Yeah, well, whatever. You're not the guy I knew. That perish." So interesting, concerning.
I would. Then I'd kill you again for dying before I do.
Sometimes you scare me.
I know.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be, how did he call it, a nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
There. We just read like 15 articles about how like nobody can sleep here. Maybe keeping someone close.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
Yeah. Oh.
Antea, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Scotland forever.
Where are you?
You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Ooh. The way I would lock myself in a closet if I looked out my window and saw that shit. No,
Who's there?
no, that's all the no.
Why would you go up there alone?
Mike, this is not going the right way. Where is it? Can I hop through here?
I'm open.
Antea!
Don't suppose you spectres have...
I keep messing with the settings here, but
You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
now I can kind of hear it when I hit him, but
Three blind mice. See how they run. See how they run. Run. See how they run. Red. Run. Run, red, run. Run. See how they run.
I'll take you up on it.
Run, red, run.
I mean, we should trust our loved ones, right? So you get.
Run, red, run. See, three blind mice. See how they run. See how they.
Dreams happening, man. You should be recognizing this deja vu. You.
Antea?
Knowing me, I'm liable to get jumped twice.
All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea! You hurt? Where are you?
Oh shit.
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself.
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
She was sick.
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hellsballs. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, the fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
Touch. Touch. You take a swing at her. See, I'm scared. What if she's possessing her right now?
Betrayer! I believe you failed! Again!
There's no need to fight.
The dodging is not very smooth. I'm gonna give it that. Or that, or I'm just gonna have to get used to it.
Betrayer! I believe you failed! Again!
There's no need to fight.
Okay, I'm gonna get fucked by her. Hold on. It was all my health. Like, let me hit her. Oh, here we go. Oh. The shots, though?
Where's Antea? If you've laid a finger on her...
You'll what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only...
Now for the analogy.
retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your mind,
There is no only.
love. Only betrayal.
I get what you're mad about.
He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Knew she was gonna die, but like shit. She was about to take on a powerful ghost blind.
Will you
Respect
come
to her.
aid now? do, I'll be waiting.
She's the main villain. She's fucking cold. I like. The voice acting is top notch. The design is excellent.
Made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name.
Finally. An hour and a half in.
Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Let her go. Take me instead. Let her go!
Ah, you're awake.
Who are you?
That was Anteo for a second.
Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
Weeks? Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
Yes. That's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Who are you? I feel like we've met, but I'm sure we have not. I feel like I know you forever. But do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Which?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
Who sent you?
Her name is Ceridian, and my hands and words are hers. Beyond that, don't burden yourself.
Ceridian.
Ceridian.
This seeker who asked you to find me, is she Scots or something?
It's Ceridian. She's too old to be from anywhere in particular, and while, yes, I found you, she told me where to look.
This nightmare. How it spoke. How it tore right through her. Never seen the like of it.
Few have. Fewer have lived to tell of it.
What drew such a powerful spirit here?
Who knows? Something awful, I don't doubt.
The worst angers rise from the most terrible wrongs. The friend said that. He was trying to warn us.
An immutable law. You have wise friends.
What am I to do now? How do I do it alone?
You're not alone. Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. But you must have faith.
faith, you say that you do not know me. Easy said, harder done.
What comes easy in life tends not to matter. It's the hard stuff that counts. You've a hole in you, a yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God, what have I done?
Here's the thing. Unlike most, you get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
It's worth in life comes easy.
Why'd you pull me from the water? What's your business with me?
I have no business.
I've been at it for a minute.
But my mistress does. Ceridian
Hi there,
says
by the
the
way.
link between
I
the
was kind of
devil and
focused on the
the
screen, didn't pay attention there.
You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
No, I found you. But so did your grief. And it demands to be felt. You may think you're done with your ghosts, Red McCraith. But they aren't done with you. I'll go now. Rest. Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you or when I need to?
Maya Marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Till we meet again then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.
Batman, you Banisher, leave. Let me read that another time here. Let's see. If you read this, it means that you have enough brain to know your alphabet. You have not resisted going through what I left behind. You may take whatever you deem useful, since my mistress wants you to live. We shall meet soon enough. Till then, be well. Okay.
I don't know what this is, but I'm staying away from it.
Wise. Gimme. What's this meant to be? Oh, okay.
Where am I? Damn it. What am I doing here?
Somewhere. We thought, okay, those are just torches.
time.
Only possession, okay.
Come on, you mongrels!
What in the hell am I doing?
Not to dive. Was I supposed to talk the wild dog down?
Am I the last bloody living soul here?
Oh shit.
Leave me alone!
I'm gonna try and banish the dog. I was expecting it to just fucking go face first into the ground.
What is happening?
Poor guy's just grief-stricken, man.
What? Antea? This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
Sadly, 'tis your night job. I think it is happening, mate.
Antea? Call me to you.
Sounds like she's behind me.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm here. Lead me to you.
Oh, there we go. See, that's what I was expecting to run into.
Spectres. Here. Antea, are you there?
Shit.
Right here. My love. Right here. Tis you. No!
I have you.
You have me. Don't go.
I'm here. Follow me.
Sucker for tragic romances.
Where are you going?
Over
If
here.
they play their cards well, I'm gonna be teary-eyed. Probably not now, but I already
Right
have a
here.
feeling this is going to end with, like, well, you're gonna have to banish her at the end of the game. Well, I remember in the ads there was like a choice, like either you can go the path of sacrificing others to save her, or just eventually having to let her go, and I know who I am as a person.
You seem weak. You need rest.
Just a little beyond that.
I feel hollow. Do not be troubled.
How could I not be? To have lost you and found you like this. And you're hungry.
That's one way to say it. Yes.
What can I do?
Charles's Bible. The tie that bound his ghost. Some essence remains upon it. For now, it will do me.
Ooh.
I needed this. I feel better.
Look at you. At us.
I know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're back. Truly.
The living should not truck with the dead. I've known that since childhood. I learned the hard way.
You never told me this. What happened?
It was a lifetime ago. For now, it doesn't matter.
How are you feeling?
Awful.
And with a few more words?
Angry, frustrated, useless. We should talk about what happened. After the meeting house, I mean.
What do you remember from after you died?
I remember the suddenness of my death.
I remember nothing but...
After that, a nothingness. Timeless. Lost. And then I heard you. You spoke my name. I searched for a way back.
I woke up in a cave. Been rescued by a young woman named Seeker. A witch's apprentice. She was proud to tell me that. Her mistress had sent her to take care of me.
Witches rarely show themselves. Intriguing that one would help us.
I think we should go back to New Eden Town.
I agree. To free me, I believe we must reclaim my body. I refuse to be this way. I'll not abide it.
I'm so sorry, my love. How can I help?
I'm a ghost. You're a banisher.
I'll not banish you. I cannot Antea. Saw you die. You can't ask that of me.
If that's what I wanted, you'd have no choice.
But you don't wish it, do you?
Not before I've had my revenge. Not before I've seen the nightmare defeated. By you and me both.
Could I give you your assent?
That would be the simplest solution, but not the easiest.
Why?
My body is my tie, and the nightmare still holds it.
In the meeting house, but before she let me fall, I swear she dared me to come back.
She's as devious as she is powerful. She won't just hand it over.
It's a fire truck out there.
In the schoolhouse, he joked about bringing me back to life. Is that possible?
Yes. The ritual of lesser palingenesis. It's extremely difficult. Highly dangerous.
I could try, right? You'd teach me, and I'd bring you back.
Red. It's an ancient ritual. It requires power. It consumes essence in large quantities. We're talking about human sacrifice. Murder.
Just maybe. We could
Do
consider
not just hear her, man. I know you love her, but
chance I could bring you back. I'd take it.
It's a dark ritual, Red. It's tempting, and that's dangerous. To think of being back in your arms. I'm tempted too.
Then what shall we do?
If we are to return to New Eden Town, we must first learn more about our enemy.
Charles said nightmares don't appear without good reason.
Yes, we have a mystery to solve. Witches to meet, people to find, and questions to ask. And then you'll help me go, one way or another.
I will. I swear it, Mother.
once we're agreed on it.
You need it. I'll stay close.
Antea has unlocked her first manifestation, Unveil. Each manifestation gives access to a new threshold, increasing Antea's potency. As they are bound together, Antea and Red share the same. Antea and Red share the same evolution tree. You can unlock Antea's presences with essences and Red's talents with skill points. You may freely change your mind about them along your journey. Right? Okay. That's like one of the central game mechanics is that you're playing as both of them simultaneously. And okay, yeah, she's just restless. God, that's gotta suck. You just can't sleep. Oh. Oh, so it's like only one of these can be active at a time. That's interesting. That's cool. I like that. Hmm. And just nope, okay, just take my wife into me. Oh, no. That's the save point, then I'll end it here. At least for now. It's an interesting start, and I want to see where it goes and see like as the game expands, what up to come next. And also, alas, I still do have a day job and all, so that's something I have to worry about. But that being said, this being presented at the YouTube side of things once this gets uploaded, if you stuck around this long, then I appreciate you. If you left any likes, comments, even more so. But otherwise, not much to say. I hope you had a happy Halloween, and that the path forward is laden with blessings and good tidings. I'm still not settled on like the outro. I'm still trying to work that out. But that being said, you take care.